told us that oil runs the world, they told us that gold was the highest treasure. They lied. The real currency of the future is DNA. Every time you give blood, you do a swab, you spit into one of those ancestry kits, you're handing over your blueprint, your code, the very thing that makes you, you. The NIH All of Us research program says that we are building one of the largest biomedical data resources of its kind by collecting data from 1 million or more people living in the United States. That's in their documents. And from the National Library of Medicine, the biobanks are organized collections of biological samples and associated data that is stored for current and future use in the health research. That means that once your DNA is in the system, it's not just for today's test. It is going to be stored for future use by whomever controls that data. So who's collecting it? It's not just your doctors and your labs. The U.S. military has openly admitted to large-scale DNA collection of its service members in the name of health and readiness. That's in the military documents. And look at the companies like 23andMe, their own privacy policy. It states that we do not share individual level genetic information with employers, insurance companies, or third parties without your explicit consent. Okay, that sounds safe, right? Keep listening. In 2023, a credential stuffing attack exposed data from about 6.9 million users. The CBS News reported that hackers claimed to sell genetic profiles online, including ancestry breakdowns and information that is linking users to relatives. And in 2025, 23andMe, it filed for bankruptcy, according to documents. The New York Attorney General, it urged its users to delete their data after the company's collapse. It raised fear that it could be sold off during bankruptcy proceedings. So while they promise privacy, reality shows how fast DNA can slip into someone else's hands. And let's talk about the patents on human genes. Corporations literally try to patent human genes. The ACLU case against the Myriad Genetics, they went all the way to the Supreme Court. The ruling, naturally occurring human genes cannot be patented. Okay, but the fact that they even tried tells you everything you need to know. Your body was seen as property to profit from the beginning. Okay, and you have the DNA harvesting. It isn't just about medicine. The World Economic Forum, it admits that the genomic data that is combined with artificial intelligence, it can revolutionize medicine, but it raises serious ethical and privacy risk. Okay. Translation means once DNA is tied into AI systems, it can be used to predict your health, your behavior, even who you might become. That's power. That is considered control. Okay. So the next time they ask you for a swab, a test, or a kit in the name of health or ancestry, you need to ask yourself, are you giving them the answers? Are you giving them your future?